welcome to my channel. My name is Brelynn, and today my video is going to be all about Spelman Freshman College dorms. Spelman College Freshman dorms. Very important, and that's because it determines who your friends are going to be, what parties you go to, what upperclassmen you get to know, who your RAs are, and stuff like that. So in the summertime, when you're doing your housing application, you get to choose your top 3 choices for your housing. There's 4 freshman dorms, but one of them is for honors and or special needs. So really you have 3 choices to choose from if you're not in the honors program. And so first I'm going to start with HH because that's where I live. So HH stands for Howard Harold Hall. A little bit of background. It was opened in 1968. It is a freshman residence hall. It was named in honor of Clara Howard of the first high school graduating class and Claudia Harold of the first college graduating class. So HH is the biggest freshman dorm, so there's a lot of girls in here, and that's good and it's bad. It depends on what you like. You have a lot of opportunities to know a lot of different people, but at the same time you can kind of get lost and you never know everybody who lives in your hall. So that's a personal opinion. Also, there's a lot of doubles here, so there's a lot of rooms where you will like stay with just you and one other person, whereas other dorms have a lot of 3 people, 4 people, quads, 5 people. We do have those too, but there's only a couple of them and they're in the basement. For the most part, I know at least the first, second, and third floor are all doubles and a couple singles. So there are 3 kinds of doubles. The first one, which is the one where I live in, where basically the room is divided by the desk, which is on this side, and your bed is on this side against the wall. You each have like a closet like that, and then the door is in the middle. It splits the room in half. But there's like this big open section right here in the middle. I'll probably get up and show you guys, but a standard double. Then you also have this is like an undivided double. Then you have the divided double, and that's where there is actually a division in the 2 rooms. I'll just show you guys a video of that. And the third one is also an open space, but it's where the desk and the bed are both on the same side of the room, along with the closet. So they're all lined up on this side, and then there's open space in the middle, and then this side is all lined up. Those are doubles. There are singles. I don't know anybody who lives in a single, so I won't be able to show you videos of it, but there are a few singles, and it's kind of hard to get one of those. And you don't want to stay in a single your freshman year anyway. You won't get to know anybody. And RAs stay in singles as well. I like HH's bathrooms. I think they're pretty nice. There is, when you walk in, you have showers all along this side, and then you have 2 sections of rows of sinks. All the sinks have mirrors on top of them. It's a little bit ghetto because like all the handles are different. Some of them are like hot and cold like this, and some of them twist. It just depends which one you choose. And then also there's like a line of just regular like stall toilets. Also though, you can go around the back, and then they have kind of like private stalls, and I like to use those. So they have those. Also, one thing that HA Shower has that I know LLC doesn't have, and I know that Mailing doesn't have, but I'm not sure about Abby, is that basically they have 2 sections, like 2 curtains when you're about to go into the shower. And I just think this is so important, especially for people who are not into public bathrooms and they don't know where they want to stay. This may be a deal breaker for me. When you're about to go into the shower, basically there's a curtain, and then you get in, and there's a changing room, and there's just benches and hooks, so you can take off your stuff, you can put it in there, you can put your caddy in there, you can put your phone in there, that way it won't get wet. So a lot of people play music in the showers. And then you have another curtain that opens up and then goes into the bathroom. Like I said, I just think that that's better because you can go into the bathroom fully clothed. You don't have to be naked in front of people if you're not comfortable. You can put your phone in there, that way you can listen to music. I just think that it's very like organized, and yeah, and I know for a fact that LLC bathrooms don't have that. HH is in a pretty good, I think it's probably one of the best locations. I mean, we're right next to Manly, so if you have like your best friend in Manly, that's like really easy. When you're first walking onto campus and then you make that right, the first dorm that you'll get to is Manly. Then it'll be HH. Excuse me. It's not that far from the front gate. It's not. If you're considering Abby all the way over there or LLC all the way over there, it's like we're pretty close. And you don't think that's important, but when you out partying and then you come back in, that's a long walk trying to go all the way to Abby. And also, during NSO, I know that a lot of the freshman dorms, we all came out in like kind of like the main strip of the campus, and we were like doing chants and stuff, and Abby wasn't there because they couldn't even hear us. Like if something happens over at Manly, like we won't be able to hear their fire alarm, but if everybody's outside yelling and screaming, we'd be able to hear that. We can also see Manly from our windows, so if anything was to happen, we would know about it. And LLC, if we yell far enough, they can kind of know. They're far too, but Abby, they're far. So I think location's good. Also, very important about HH, they're right across from the cafeteria. They're right across from the Manly Student Center, which is where a lot of things are. The cafeteria is in the Manly Student Center. Lower Manly has more, it's like the food court / hangout spot. So it's right across from there. Best location, just saying. So for the people in HH, I would say, honestly, you need to be outgoing to live in HH because everybody here is crazy. They're crazy. No, they are kind of crazy though. It's okay. It's in a good way. Like everybody is just really outgoing. They like to have fun. They like to go out. So that's always a good thing. But if you're a kind of person where you like to stay in your room and you just don't like to deal with people, HH would drive you crazy because it really is a difference. If you go to somebody else's dorm and then you come to our dorm, we're loud when it's supposed to be quiet hours. We are always in each other's room. There's like everybody on the floor is like friends. It's just like we call ourselves a family. We're a really big family and everybody's really loud and outgoing. Okay, moving on to Manly. So I kind of mentioned them a lot talking about HH because they're pretty similar to us. Like HH is clearly the best, but if there was to be a second, Abby's kind of cool too, but Manly is similar to us in different aspects. Abby, I feel like is second place because they're different, so the things that we lack, they have, but Manly is like just like us, they just not as good. So anyway, Manly Hall was completed in 1964 and named for Dorothy Shepherd Manly, wife of the 5th president, in recognition of her assistance in planning the furnishing and decor for the upper class residence hall. Hopefully I can show you guys a tour of Manly because I don't know very much about it, but I do know that they have triples and quads in the basement, and so if you sign up to live in Manly, there's a bigger chance that you're going to live with multiple people. However, beforehand, like you get to choose who you want your roommates to be. You can request who you want your roommates to be. If you have 3 or 4 girls you want to live with, you'd have a better chance like signing up to live in Manly because most likely all 5 of y'all can live there together. It's smaller than HH. It's not as many people, but it's not as small as Abby. It is all freshmen. And what else about Manly? I feel like the people in Manly are not shy and quiet. They're like outgoing, where they know how to get their work done. If that makes any sense. Like they like to go out and they like to party and they like to have fun. But it's not like a 24/7 party over there. It's just not. And it shouldn't be. Stroll. I think I'm gonna talk about Stroll in a different video. I don't want to mix the two because don't choose where you live by Stroll, because Stroll is like this much of your year and you don't want to live somewhere that you don't like because of your Stroll team, because you want to be on a certain Stroll team, especially if you don't make the Stroll team, y'all. So I'm gonna make another video about Stroll because I know y'all asked me about that. I will do that. Okay, I will do it. Is Abby. Abby is a freshman residence hall named for the daughter of Laura Spelman Rockefeller, was built in 1952 with funds given by John D. Rockefeller Jr. So Abby is one of the first dorms. Yeah, so Abby was the first freshman dorm, like that's still, it's the oldest freshman dorm right now. it's the smallest dorm, so it holds the smallest amount of people. However, Abby is close-knit. Abby is known as the family, and they really are. Like I said, location. They are way over there. They are far. They are really, really far. But their walk isn't that far from other places. It's just really far from the other freshman dorms and really far from the gate, the front gate. But they also have a back gate. So it's like, it's not that bad. The thing about Abby that's weird is that it has rooms within rooms. Like, if you go down HH, it's very much so like a hallway, room, 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 room. It's like in Abby, you can stay in like 304C. So you'll go into a room and it'll be a double, and then you go into another room and it's like a single, and you'll go into another room and then that's your room. And it's just like, are you technically living with 4 people? I don't really know what's going on. So I don't know how to explain Abby because I don't live there. But if you live there, it's probably really cool because it's probably really easy to have a lot of friends there. But I just don't know how it works. I'm just confused about the whole thing. But they do have bigger closets. Oh, y'all. Some of them have walk-in closets. Now, you ain't hear this from me, okay? But they have walk-in closets. And I will show y'all my closet. I need a walk-in closet. So it's not guaranteed. So don't say, oh, Abby has walk-in closets, because you will be upset if you get into one of those 3-4 rooms and you have a wardrobe instead of an actual closet, let alone a walk-in closet. So don't let that be your deciding factor. However, it is possible that you get a walk-in closet. Just saying. And the people in Abby, like I said, they're a family. They're really nice. They're really sweet. They all work together. Going to Spellbound, definitely, because you could just stay in one of the dorms for the night, and you'll be able to figure out, like, I don't want to stay here, or oh yeah, I have to stay here. So that's up to you guys. And also, when you come for Spellbound, you can visit other dorms. So you can ask your Spellbound sister, like, hey, I kind of want to live, like, let's say Spellbound sister lives in Manly. You can be like, hey, I was thinking about living in HH. Do you know anybody over there that I could go and see their room? Because I'm sure they'll let you. I'll let my Spellbound sister do that if she wants. Also, meet potential roommates at Spellbound and or over the internet, like over in social media and stuff like that, because I'm gonna have a video about 1, how to survive with a roommate, and 2, like, I'm sorry, I just can't with my hair right now. Okay, I'm gonna have a video about roommates. That's coming up. So I really think I forgot to talk about LLC. It's embarrassing. Fun, it's really quick. LLC, Living and Learning Center 1. It is not only freshmen live there, only the freshmen in the honors program, or you have to have special needs. They do have AC. They're the only dorms that have AC. I'm not saying anything else about that. I just will say it ain't that big of a deal. And it's not that big of a deal. They also have an elevator. Again, not that big of a deal. It takes too long to walk. It's not that big of a deal. But like I said, it's not all freshmen. So you won't know everybody in your entire. And the reason why I said it determines what boys you meet is because each dorm has a brother dorm over at Morehouse. I think you also have a Clark sister dorm, but I don't even know who they are, so that just proves that already. But you will have like parties with your brother dorms, and you'll have a brother, like you'll have a Morehouse dorm brother, if that makes any sense. So you will know more people not more people, but you'll know different people depending on what dorm you stay in. And you never know. This year, one dorm may be popping, and the next year, all losers could stay there. So I don't want to be like, oh, well, this year, Huber Hall is popping, and if you're not staying in their sister dorm, then nobody's going to know who you, like, it's not like that. So I can't even tell you. And also, every boy dorm I don't think has a girl. Oh, some of them do have sister dorms, but they're Clark sisters. Which sucks for them. So HH, our brother dorm is Du Bois. Manly's, oh, I should look this up. Abby's brother dorm is LLC, the boys LLC. LLC's brother dorm. I think LLC brothers dorm is Whitehall. No, it's Graves. LLC brothers dorm is Graves. And then maybe Manly is Whitehall. White, Hubert. No, Manly goes with Brazil. Manly is Brazil. Okay, so those are your brother dorms.